Hey guys, what's up? It's Amy and it's Thursday on Basically Us. So this week we're doing conspiracy theories, and when I heard that I was like, I want to do it on something that I'm literally obsessed with, something that I already know a lot about, something that I just love more than anything. So I'm doing it on Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn. If you know me, you know that I am obsessed with Suicide Squad. It's my favorite movie, my favorite thing ever. I've seen Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad Extended Cut 14 times. I'm so obsessed. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be doing conspiracy theories on that. So before I get started, if you have not seen Suicide Squad, there will be some spoilers in this, so spoiler alert. Okay, so let's just get started. So our first conspiracy theory of Suicide Squad is that Batman was the actual villain. Now, like I said, there will be some spoilers. If you've seen the movie, you know that Enchantress is the villain. That's who they have to fight, that's who they have to defeat, and even though that's not why they were assembled in the first place, and actually Enchantress was supposed to be a part of Suicide Squad, she ended up turning against them and she became the villain. So the whole reason that the Suicide Squad got assembled in the first place was because Amanda Waller feared that since Superman was dead, that the next Superman would be a terrorist, that they could take over the world, they'd be a metahuman and whatever. Now, the theory is that she's afraid that that person will be Batman, and that's why she assembled the squad. Now, the logic that backs this up is in Batman vs. Superman, it's like an alternate universe or whatever, and in this universe, Batman shoots people, he kills people, whatever. That usually doesn't happen, but in that universe, it does. Now, the theory, and I don't know if it's been confirmed or if this is just a theory out there, if it's really true, but it's been said that Suicide Squad is placed in the same universe that Batman vs. Superman was placed in. And Amanda Waller is afraid that Batman will be the next, terrorist, the next Superman, because at the end of Batman vs. Superman, Superman dies. And in the beginning of Suicide Squad, Superman is dead. It shows, his funeral or whatever, and that's kind of the whole basis for the movie, is that Superman died and the next Superman could be evil, whatever. So that is just one theory, that Batman is the real villain in Suicide Squad. If you've seen the movie and you stayed long enough after the first song, it's Heathens. It's the first round of credits and the song is Heathens. After that song, it cuts to a part of Amanda Waller and Bruce Wayne sitting in the same restaurant. It's raining, there's a window, it pans in, they're sitting in a restaurant and they're talking, and she shows him a case of files and the Enchantress is in it, and then there's a couple other villains or whatever in it. And she gives it to him, and you could tell that she really knows that that is Batman, and she makes a comment at the end, and she's like, you look tired, you should stop working nights or whatever. They have a whole little conversation. Now, there's a theory about that is a setup for the next Justice League, or the next, a new movie, or whatever, maybe even the next Suicide Squad. But if you haven't seen that part, you need to watch Suicide Squad after Heathens is over, after the first round of credits, and then after that, Sucker for Pain starts playing. So that wasn't really a conspiracy theory, really. It was just kind of a cool little fact, because I noticed that, I've seen Suicide Squad in the movie theaters 4 times, the rest I've seen it at my own house, but all 4 times I've seen it, literally the entire theater except, maybe 2 other people left right after, right when Heathen started playing, right after the movie ended, and, no one ever really stayed until that part. So that's just kind of a cool little fact if you never knew that, or if you never noticed that there was a little part at the end of that. Okay, so my next conspiracy theory is that Harley Quinn was pregnant or had a child. So in a comic, and I'm gonna insert it into here, I don't remember who she's fighting, but I'll definitely leave it in the text right here when I figure it out. But she's fighting someone, and then the girl, she throws up, she starts throwing up. And then Harley Quinn makes a comment about this girl being pregnant, and she starts making comments about, oh, I know what that's like. And then she gets into some dialogue that she actually has a child. She has a daughter, and I believe it said that she lives with her sister now or whatever. But she had a child, and she gave it away because she knew that Joker was too busy with his work. His work was too important, and she never actually told him that she got pregnant and had a kid. So that's in a comic. And then in Suicide Squad, in a scene with the Joker, it pans up and he's laying on the floor laughing, and there's a circle around him full of knives and then guns and then phones and computers, and then at the end, like an outer circle, there's baby clothes. So that leads to believe that, you know, there's something going on there, that, okay, yeah, she had a kid, they have a child, or maybe she got pregnant. And here's my theory. I did my research, and I didn't really find anyone really talking about this, but here's my little theory about it, is maybe she had a child, in this universe, whatever, in Suicide Squad, she had a child, and either she aborted it, or she had a miscarriage, or whatever. Because, and that's my theory, because there's pink baby clothes and there's blue baby clothes. You know that that represents, like, boy and girl or whatever. So my little theory in my head or whatever is that they had a miscarriage, they had an abortion, whatever, they didn't keep the baby, and they never knew the gender. Or she had the kids or whatever, and she had a boy and a girl, and that could also explain there being boy baby clothes and girl baby clothes. So the third little part that supports this theory for Suicide Squad is at the end, at the very end, the Enchantress has all of the people from Suicide Squad, the whole squad, and she's showing them in their minds, like, she's like, I know what you want, I know exactly what you want, and she shows them in their minds, like, what they could have if they, like, join forces with her, whatever, she knows what they want. When it's Harley Quinn's turn, it shows them in a house, and it's her with curlers, and then the Joker, but he's not the Joker, you know, it's just him as a normal person, and they have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. 2 little babies. So that kind of showed the fantasy, and you could definitely take it as, oh, maybe she just wants kids with him or whatever, but I mean, I think it's kind of a coincidence that there's boy baby clothes and girl baby clothes, and then in the comics she literally said that she had a kid, and then now she has 2 babies, a boy and a girl. So you never know. And if my abortion or miscarriage theory is real, then maybe she's imagining, you know, her kid or whatever, but like I said, if they didn't know the gender, she just imagined one of each, a girl and a boy, because she didn't know what it would be. So that's just a little theory, and it makes sense in my head, so I'm really hoping that it's making sense in your guys' heads, so yeah. So my final theory, this is a Harley Quinn theory, not a Suicide Squad theory. This beginning part when I start to explain, this is not a theory, this is the truth. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, she will be getting her own movie. She signed a contract with, I believe it was Warner Brothers, and I think she even signed a producing contract, and there will be a Harley Quinn movie. We don't know when yet, we don't know when it'll happen or if it's in the works right now, but we just know that it will happen. The theory about this is that the Joker will not even be in it. If he's in it, it'll be a very, very little part, kind of like, I mean, he's barely in Suicide Squad, but it'll be a very little part, but he won't be her love interest. Her love interest will be Poison Ivy, and I kind of love that, which, oh my god, there's literally lipstick on my chin, that's cool. I kind of love that, because even though I love the Joker, and I love Harley Quinn and Joker, I think Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn together would be so fucking cool, and there's a rumor or a theory that that is gonna happen in the new movie. And the thing that backs up this theory is, well, obviously Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, they had comics together and shows together or whatever, and they were like love interests, and it's been stated that the truth is that they are like girlfriends, but they're not monogamous. Like, they have a thing or whatever, they're not monogamous. So that is the truth, that's not just a rumor. But my sources that back up this theory is that she said in an interview, Margot Robbie said that in this Harley Quinn movie, she wants her to be independent. She doesn't want her to be like the submissive, like abused, kind of like abusive girlfriend, and she doesn't want Harley Quinn to only be defined as the Joker's girlfriend. She wants her to be independent and strong and whatever. So that kind of backs up a lot of people's theories that in this next movie, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy will be a thing, and Harley Quinn and Joker will not be in this movie. So there you guys go. I really hope you guys enjoyed this conspiracy theory video. It was so much fun because obviously I love Suicide Squad. Like, people literally ask me questions about the movie all the time. I get texts from my friends all the time, be like, hey, can you explain this part of Suicide Squad? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, hell yeah, girl, I got you. Like, I know this. Like, I've done my research. I've watched the movie 100 times. Like, I got you. But Anyway, yeah, so I really enjoyed making this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it is triggering some thinking in your mind. And leave down in the comments below any other conspiracy theories that you think of Harley Quinn, or the Joker, or Suicide Squad, or anything. I would love to hear them. If I missed any, I'm sure I did. We are Basically Us, you're Basically You. We hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys next week, but we will see you guys tomorrow.